lying down on your backs. Begin to deepen your breath. Slow, steady breath in. Slow, steady breath out. So again, starting out our practice on our back. Getting comfortable. If it's not comfortable to have your legs fully extended, you're going to have your feet flat on the mat, nice and wide, with knees touching or close to touching. Place your right hand on abdomen. And as you breathe in, imagine sending breath to your palm so that you really get that deep, slow, steady breath, diaphragmatic breath, causing the abdomen to expand on the inhalation and fall on the exhalation. Inhaling and exhale. Settling down, settling in. And if this is where you want to stay for the whole class, that is perfectly fine. If this is where your yoga is. If you have some kind of injury, sometimes relaxation can be one of the best healers for any kind of injury or tenderness. Taking 3 more rounds of slow, steady breath here. In. And on your next inhalation, if it works, to extend your arms overhead. Reach your arms overhead, taking a nice full body stretch. Toes and fingertips reach away from one another. And if arms extended overhead is not working for you, or for one of your shoulders or both, you can have cactus arms. Or maybe one arm is extended, the other arm in cactus. So modify it so that your body feels safe. No sharp pains. And if both arms are extended, we reach those toes away from fingertips, feeling that full body stretch. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. And then circle wrists wherever you are with your arms. Circle wrists in one direction. And then the other direction. And then placing arms on the mat, on the floor, circle ankles in one direction. And then the other direction. Point and flex the feet. Point and flex the toes. And then speed it up a little bit so that your whole body is moving back and forth with the movement of your toes. Start to balance out the fluid along the spine through this movement. Either way, it's just sort of a different way to move. And then come to stillness and take a breath. Inhale, draw your right knee towards you. Exhale, draw it even closer. Drawing right knee towards chest. Inhale, exhale, draw it even closer. Inhale, we make a little space so lungs can fill. Exhale, draw that right knee closer. One more time, we inhale and exhale. Move that knee away, hold on to the back of the thigh, and straighten that leg and bend. Or rather, we're like working with the knee. So we're focusing on the knee here. Very gentle movement to warm up the knee. So lifting the foot and lowering it. So we're bending and unbending that. And you don't have to extend that leg all the way. Just a little movement here again, warming up the joint, inviting the synovial fluid, the lubricating fluid of the body into that joint. One more time, we'll bend, straighten that knee, and then inhale. Exhale, hug me a little closer to you. Open that right knee out to the right, hold it with the right hand. And then left hand finds the foot. And we'll take some circles of that knee out and around. So it's a different way of doing these hip circles. If you can't hold the foot with your left hand, that's all right. Maybe you find the shin. So maybe you find the shin with the left hand. You can't quite hold on to the foot. And you decide if you stay with small circles of that knee out and around, or if you go bigger. And let's inhale as we circle knee away, exhale as we come back. Inhale, circle away, and exhale, and again. Noticing when you breathe slow and steady, do you move a bit slower, a bit more mindful? Inhale and exhale. And one more time, we'll circle that knee out and around, and then hug knee to chest again. Noticing, is it any closer? No right or wrong, as my friend Danica would say. No right or wrong, simply notice. Opening right arm out into a half T. Inhale. Exhale, draw that right knee over to the left. A very gentle twist to get started. Keeping that right shoulder anchored onto the mat. That right knee does not need to go far. And we look to the right, turning our head to the right. Breathing here. And come back to center. One more inhale, exhale, hugging the chest. And then place that right ankle on left thigh, just above the knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, slide left foot onto the mat. You decide if you stay here with left foot on the mat, opening that right knee away from you, feeling that stretch in the right glute, or do you reach your right hand between that open and draw that left thigh closer as you open right knee away. So this is a real good stretch for the piriformis and the sciatic. So if you have any sciatic issues, really pay attention. Maybe you use a block underneath your foot if it's too deep a stretch to have that thigh closer to you. 3 breaths here, slow and steady. With each exhalation, maybe you push your right elbow into right thigh, opening right thigh away. And then extend that left leg. Man, my hamstrings are tight. We're working in the garden this weekend. And I'm feeling it because usually I can extend that leg without any. So 3 breaths here. And then lower that left foot onto the mat. Right foot lowers onto the mat. Place them nice and wide. And then find cactus arms. Elbows level with shoulders. Back of the hands on the floor. If they don't reach, put some blocks underneath your hands so that you can really release through the shoulders and collarbones and take some gentle left and right with your knees. Inhale, knees come to center. Exhale, they fall fall to the left. Inhale, knees come to center. Exhale, they fall to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. And maybe you turn and look right. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the right. Maybe you turn and look left. Inhale to center. Knees go in one direction. Head turns in the other. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to center, exhale, knees to the right, look to the left. Inhale back to center. Hug both knees to chest. Gentle stretch for that lower back. Maybe you massage the lower back by rocking left and right. And come back through center. Hold on to that left knee as right foot comes to the mat, or you slide it away. Right leg extends long. So again, lower back concerns. You may have that right foot on the mat. Otherwise, you've got that right leg extended long. Take a breath in. Exhale, hug left knee towards chest. Inhale. Exhale, hugging left knee towards chest. It doesn't work to wrap your hands around the base of the knee because it's tender. You can hold on to the thigh. Inhale and exhale, hugging thigh to chest. Still getting the benefit of that movement through the head. Next time you exhale, hugging knee to chest. Release, hold on to the back of the thigh, and we'll bend and straighten that left knee. Warming up the left knee, lifting the foot and lowering. And notice the breath. Inhale as you lift the foot, exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift the foot, exhale as you lower. One more time. And draw that knee closer to you. Hold on to it with your left hand. And then right hand finds the shin or the foot. And we take some circles out, away, and back around. See if you can really tune into that femur bone, the thigh bone, moving in the hip socket. It's said that with connection comes healing. The more deeply we're connected to our body, the way our body moves and can move, we invite a greater sense of healing. And again, that circle can get bigger if you choose. Noticing breath. We inhale as these circles are away and around. Exhale as it comes. Inhale and exhale. Taking one more circle here, and then we hug knee to chest. And open left arm out into half T. Level with shoulder. Take a breath in. Exhale, drawing that left knee over to the right. Not going too far, just beginning with a gentle stretch, gentle twist. And you have the option of turning to look left. Here. Keeping that left shoulder anchored. And come back through center. Hugging knee to chest one more time, and then placing left ankle on right thigh, just above the knee. Sliding that right foot onto the mat. You can stay here. Or if you want to keep foot on the mat, but have a little deeper stretch, slide that foot closer to you, opening left knee away. Other options are slide a block under that right foot to get it a few inches off the mat. Or left hand reaches between the opening and you draw right thigh toward you as you keep that left knee reaching away. Going into left glute, piriformis, sciatic stretch. 3 slow, steady breaths. And then extend that right leg long. Continue drawing right thigh toward you, opening left knee. And lower the right foot down, uncross, hugging knees to chest. Plant your feet wide on the mat, arms in cactus pose. Take some left and right with the knees. And turning your head in the opposite direction. One more time, either side. Knees come to center. Hands hold the back of the thighs as we do some spinal rocking. So feet sweep up overhead, and then we rock up. And next time you rock up, you have the option of balancing on toes, or feet can be flat. You can balance on toes. And then hug the knees. Thighs draw close to you. So either you're here or you're here. Balancing on sits bones. And then plant those feet. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. Hug the thighs towards chest. This is another good stretch for sciatic and lower back. Every time you inhale, you lengthen, and exhale, draw those knees a little closer to chest. All right, releasing. Feet nice and wide again. Take some left and right here. Inhaling up to center, exhale to one side. Inhale up to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale up to center, exhale to the right. And sweep your left arm at shoulder height. And stop where it feels comfortable for the back. Turn your palm so that now the palm is facing to the side, and reach those fingertips away from you. One more breath here, reach the fingertips away, and then sweep that left arm back, and we take some more left and right. And next time knees fall to the left, we pause and sweep that right arm at shoulder height. Palm faces down to begin. And then again, you find that place that's comfortable for the body. Turn the palm and reach fingertips away. And sweep that palm back. We take one more left and right with the knees. And then find a comfortable seat. Maybe on the edge of the blanket or bolster or 2 blankets. Remember, you can sit cross-legged or wide-legged down. Cross-legged isn't such a great option. And from here, we inhale, sweeping up. Palms come together. Exhale, we pause and tuck our chin. Inhale, sweep up, sun breath arms. Exhale, palms together at the chest, tuck your chin. Imagine sending breath to the back. One more time, we inhale, sweep up. Exhale, we pause. This next time, we'll inhale, sweep up, and then left hand comes to the mat. We reach that right arm up and over as we lean to the left, but we keep the right glute in contact with it, whatever we're sitting on. And then take some small circles with your chin in one direction. Small circles with the chin in one direction. Remember, an option for tender shoulders is hand on shoulder instead of extended overhead. And reverse the direction of the circling of the chin. Inhale, exhale, right arm sweeps up and down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, right hand comes to the mat, and then we reach that left arm up and then over. Hand can be on shoulder, that's a better option. Let that right ear dip towards right shoulder, feeling into the side stretch. Reach that lower rib on the left side down towards the hip. Let's see if you feel a little bit more lengthening. And then small circles with the chin in one direction. And then the other. Inhale, left arm sweeps up, and we pause. Backs of the hands rest on the thighs wherever you are. Tuning into breath. Following breath in. Following breath. And next time you inhale, eyes float open, and we shift off whatever it is we're sitting on. Excuse me, legs extend long. Take some circles with the ankle in one direction. And then the other. And then feet together, left and right. And then massaging back the legs. All right, inhale, left knee comes close to you. We hug the knee close, roll shoulders back, another nice stretch for sciatic nerve. So we inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug that knee close, and also a nice stretch for the lower back. Inhale, lift the foot off the mat. Bring it to the outside of your right leg. And we hook that right elbow around the knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, turn it to the left. Now stay here. If you choose to stay here for the twist, your other option for another sciatic stretch is bend that right knee. See, this is an option. Not everybody can bend that knee comfortably in this position. But we bend that right knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, turn to the left again. As you reach left glute down. That's the sciatic stretch. To the left side. Otherwise, you stay just where you are with that right leg extended long. Turn to the left. This is really only effective for sciatic stretch if you've got that right knee bent, if you can reach that left glute down. All right, we'll take one more breath. And exhale, unravel the spine, come back to center, extend leg long again. A little bounce to the side. To the other side. So we inhale. Right knee towards us. Foot is nice and close. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, hugging knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and if it helps you to ground a little bit, imagine pushing that left heel down into the ground. Inhale, lift the foot up, place it outside your left thigh. So again, option number one is we inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hooking left elbow around right knee. And then we turn to look to the right. Keep that right hand close to you so that as you push into the fingertips, you get some nice length. And you can roll that right shoulder back. If it works for you to bend the left knee, bend that knee, and then we come back into that twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turning to the right. Rolling that right shoulder back. Lifting from the top of the head. Yes, nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come back to center with head, neck, shoulders, legs extend long, and we give them a massage. Open the legs out wide in the shape of a V, and find your blocks, placing them down alongside the shins of the right leg. And then we'll bring that left foot, the sole of the foot, to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, turn to face that right foot. Move the blocks a little closer. And we'll inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heart reaches forward. Forearms rest on the block. So it's a very passive stretch, feeling into the back of that right leg. Heart is reaching towards toes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we'll open up into the shape of a V and we come to the other side. So framing the shin with the blocks, right foot comes to press to the inside of the left thigh. We try to face that left foot. We've got the blocks up near the knee. This time, let's inhale, lengthen, up to this. Exhale, heart reaches forward. And we rest the back of the arms on the blocks. Inhale, lift up. Blocks come to the side, but keep them up near the top of your mat because we'll use them in just a moment. And sweep your feet around. We'll come to tabletop position. Inhale, tilt that tailbone, abdomen is soft, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, tuck the tailbone around the spine, navel the spine, pressing into the heels of the hands, your arms and hands. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, tuck it around. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, tuck it. Inhale, tilt. Exhale. Press into the heels of it. Pay attention to your left hand. Bring it so it's underneath the shoulder. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. You can move the right hand and meet it. Extend right leg long, toes curl under. Feeling into the calf muscles on the right side for a calf stretch. And then we're going to come into modified side plank. So we're going to slide that right foot so that we can press into that outer edge of the right foot and then roll the right shoulder so that you can rest your right hand on right hip. Modified side plank. So Vanessa, right foot is planted on the mat, outer edge, yes. And it kind of lines up with the left toe, left big toe. And you can stay here with a hand on hip or extend that right arm, palm facing away. Modified side plank. Yes, so you can push it down the edge of the foot. Bring it a little closer to you. So you can push it down the edge of the foot. You can plant it on the mat. Yes, that's the idea. And so bring that right foot so it lines up with the, yes, the plank of the foot. So the foot, yes. One more breath here. In our modified side plank. And then right hand comes onto the mat, right knee returns. We'll take some cat and cow to integrate. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, tuck around. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, tuck around. One more time. And then we'll come to the other side. So right hand is underneath the shoulder. Extend your left leg long, toes curl under. We come to the calf stretch. Imagine sending breath, the calves. And then we inhale, exhale, move that left foot so you can place it on the mat. And it's kind of like warrior two, where the big toe of your right foot intersects the arch of the left foot. And then we roll the left shoulder back. Left hand comes to left hip. That right hand is underneath right shoulder. Keep the hand on hip. I extend that left arm up into the hip. Breathing here. Modified side. Nice, everybody. Throw that navel to spine. See if it helps you to engage abdominals. And then left hand returns to the mat. Open those knees wide, big toes touch. And we'll take a breath in and exhale, hips press back, wide-legged child's pose. Slowing the breath down. The idea is to have your forehead resting on the mat. If that doesn't work, you can stack your hands and rest forehead on stacked hands, which is also a nice option if it doesn't work to have arms extended in child's pose. And find a block to place your forehead on the block. One deeper stretch through the lower back with each exhalation. Press into the heels of the hands and see if that helps your hips reach closer to you. Two more breaths here. And then inhale, lift up. Right hand comes underneath the face. We'll sweep that left arm out to shoulder height, take some circles of the wrists. And then threading the needle, that left arm sweeps between the arm and the knees. Gentle option is you rest on elbow and forearm, sliding right hand away. And come to rest on the side of your head, left side of your head. From a deeper stretch, you keep going and you rest on the left shoulder as opposed to the left elbow. Working with thread the needle the way that's most supportive for you. And that hand can rest on the mat, Nancy. Yeah. Take another breath here. And then as you slide your right hand closer to you, press into the mat to lift up, unthread. And we're going to slide both hands away on the front back. Extend both arms long to begin. Legs are long. And then bend that right elbow so you can rest your forehead on right forearm. Bending left knee, heel comes close to buttocks for a quadricep stretch. So forehead resting on right forearm, left knee bent, hips press down into the mat to deepen the stretch. Knee presses into the mat and away from us to deepen the stretch. And then final option is lift your head, sweep that left hand around, finding ankle. And then we lower down and come back to hips pressing down, knee pressing down and away as you draw that heel a little closer to left buttocks. Another breath here. And then release. Stacking both hands, forehead rests on stacked hands. Bend at the knees and reach your weapon left to right. And lower those legs down. Hands come close to you, fingertips lining up with shoulders. Hug those elbows to the rib cage. Pubic bone presses down. Inhale, lift up for baby cobra. Facing down at your mat. And lower. Pubic bone presses down. Hug those elbows to rib cage. Inhale, lift up. And then press back to child's pose. And inhale, lift your head. Come back through tabletop position and open the knees wide with toes touched. Now it's the left hand underneath the face. Right arm comes to shoulder height, and we take some circles of the wrist in one direction. And then the other. And then we thread the needle, right arm coming between knees and arm. Gentle version is we rest on elbow and forearm and slide the left hand away as the right side of your head rests on the mat. The deeper version is you keep going so that you can lower down onto right shoulder. And then right ear comes to the mat as you walk the left hand. Sliding left hand close to you, press into the left hand to lift up, unthread, and then we slide the hands away, coming onto front body again. Both arms extend to begin, legs are extended, arms are extended. And then your left elbow, and you rest forehead on left forearm. Bend your right knee. Heel draws close to buttocks. Hips press into the mat to deepen into that stretch. Right knee presses down into the mat and away from you to further deepen. And your final option, lift your head, sweep the right hand around, finding right ankle, and then lower down again. Throwing that right heel closer to the buttocks. Hips press down into the mat. Right knee presses down and away. And release that right foot down to the mat. Hands come close, fingertips line up with shoulders. Hug those elbows close to rib cage. Pubic bone presses down as we inhale, lift up to baby cobra. We have the option of floating hands off the mat. To further work with the muscles along the spine, strengthening them. And we lower down. One more time, pubic bone presses down, hug those elbows. We lift up, hands on the mat or floating. And then hands lower down, we press up and back to child's pose. If knees are tender, it can be helpful to put your blanket or a bolster between thighs and calves, so you don't come into a deep bend of the knee. Sliding hands close to you. Curl your toes under. And lift your head up, and we'll slowly lift those hips up, coming to a forward fold. So knees stay bent. Hands can rest on thighs if they don't reach the floor. And slowly, we'll trace a line up the front of the legs. Slowly coming up to stand. Heads last and long. And walking to the top of the mat. We find mountain pose. So feet hip distance apart, toes spread wide, gentle bend in the knees. Engage those abdominals, shoulders roll up, back, and down as palms face forward. And as you gaze straight ahead, what can you soften? Softening eyebrows and forehead. Softening jaw. As the torso and legs stay engaged. Inhale, arms sweep up. tracing the shape of a sun. Inhale up, fingertips touch. Exhale down, fingertips touch. Inhale up to the shape of a V. Shoulders soften away from hips, fingers spread wide. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips press to the right as arms sweep left. Inhale back to center. Inhale, heart lifts, getting some length. Exhale, hips press left, arms sweep right. And back to center. Arms are parallel. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips press forward, gentle back. Looking to where wall meets ceiling. Or if it works for the neck, the ceiling. And then we come to stand tall, palms together and palms. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. Heart reaches forward. We find our forward fold with knees bent. And find opposite elbow for ragdoll. So we find opposite elbow. You go high enough up on the arms with your hands so that you can rest your forehead on forehead. Licking your lips, doing some horse breaths, breathing in. And releasing upper arms, fingertips find the floor. Inhale. Fingertips trace line up the front of the legs, pausing at your thighs. Lengthen. Lengthen head away from the side. Extend your arms out, palms face down, thigh bones press back, and we come up. Palms together. And release. Extend arms out in front. Inhale, exhale, let the shoulders go back to the knees. Inhale, exhale, turning to the right. See how far you can go to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turn to the left. Notice, is there any difference? Back to center. Inhale, we sweep up. Exhale, we fold forward, knees bent, allowing that lower back to soften with our breath. And hands frame the feet. Step one foot back, lower onto your knee, and then the other. Sweep your feet around, and we'll come onto our backs. Hugging knees to chest. Gentle rock side to side. And then opening these away, soles of the feet touch, find your shins or ankles. And open those knees away from one another, a version of Baddha Konasana. And then open the feet away, soles of the feet face the ceiling. Straddle pose like you're riding a horse. Soles of the feet face the ceiling, knees are bent. Breathing into hips and inner thighs. Hugging knees to chest. Left foot comes down onto the mat. Extend your right leg up into the air. Sole of the foot faces the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, drawing right thigh a little closer to you. Inhale, release. Exhale, deepening into the stretch along the back of the leg. Inhale, and exhale. Moving in and out of the stretch or holding the stretch. And then using your abdominals, navel to spine, lower that right leg. Slowly, navel to spine, navel to spine. And right leg extends long, left leg extends. And notice. Hugging left knee to chest. Extend left leg. Sole of the foot faces the ceiling. Right leg stays long, or you can place that right foot on the mat if that's more supportive for your back. Breathing in the back of your left leg. And inhale, exhale, draw thigh a little closer to you. Inhale, exhale, thigh draws a little closer, moving in and out of the stretch. One more time. And release the thigh slowly. With navel drawn to spine, we lower the left. And extend right. Pause. All right, we're going to move into a restorative posture next. And what I forgot to say was that we're going to use bolsters or cushions. So Jody, Vanessa, I'll grab you a bolster. Good. And then friends at home, if you've got a pillow or a couple of cushions from the couch, I invite you to grab that. So hugging knees to chest, roll to one side and press up, and grab your strap and your blocks. Use it all. We just need one block, really. All right, so bolster is on your mat just as it would be for Shavasana. And we've got it underneath our knees. Block comes between the thighs. Block comes between the thighs, and then we thread the strap underneath the block and the thighs. And then we grab the end of the strap into the little, what are these called again? Eyelets. so that we can tighten the strap and kind of keep the thighs hugging the block. Now, if you don't have those eyelets, you can just tie the strap. So we want that strap nice and tight. Yeah, so it's wrapping around the thighs, wrapping around the block. Blocks between the thighs. Oh gosh, you know what? I didn't see it. I just saw the end of the strap over there. Okay, good. So I'll come around, see if anybody needs help, but for now, we're going to slowly lower onto elbows and then lower back. Shoulders, head resting on the mat, arms out, palms face up. See if your heels can touch the mat, so you may need to adjust a little closer to the bolster. And begin to deepen your breath. So steady breath in. Slow, steady breath out. Friends at home, if you're not quite feeling it for this, you can simply move into Shavasana with something underneath your knees. Slow, steady breath in. Slow, steady breath out. If you know where you need to be, you can stay right here for a bit longer. You take on with your day, you can wiggle fingers and toes. Put your arms overhead, stretch long. If you've got allergies, sinus issues, taking that middle finger, placing it on the outside of each nostril, slide down to just above the cheekbone, give it a gentle press. To clear sinuses. And then hands come in prayer position, resting in front of the heart. Three slow, steady breaths in and out. Completing your practice. And focus on the heart. So again, you can stay where you are. Or if you want to come out, rest your heels or your feet on the bolster. So you can undo your strap. Thought comes to the side as you hug knees to chest. Rolling over so you can press up. Thank you for being here today. You have a lovely rest. Take your time.